the Niners reportedly are interested in signing Evan Engram, tight end, who's essentially a slot receiver. I mean, he doesn't block. Cost him about $5 million. He's probably a better player than Juwan Jennings. So, Juwan, you probably should sign that tender. I'm just saying, even if you do, you might not have that spot next year. The Niners interested in Evan Engram also intrigues me because I've been thinking that the Niners might want to consider trading their starting tight end. I forget his name. But this could be a guy. And if you would replace the starting tight end, who's a monster, you'd have to do it with multiple people, because what's so impressive about number 85, I forget his name, is that he can block and he's a receiver. Very few guys like that. Even Kelsey's not really like that. So multiple people. Engram is actually an excellent route runner, big guy, fast. What do you think?
I mean, I like it. I think you're referring to Greg, the other tight end for the San Francisco 49ers. Great tight end.
Yeah.
But I like this as a number 2 tight end. I don't like it in a scenario where you're counting on Evan Engram to replace, what you're getting for trading Greg, if that's in fact what you want to do. Because you're looking at a dude who has played 1 full season, right? In his entire career. And so that's rough. His 2020 season, in the full season, 63 passes, 654 yards, 1 touchdown, his first Pro Bowl selection. Last year, 15 games, caught 46 passes for 408 yards and 3 touchdowns. So, not super exciting production, injury history concerns. To me, I would rather address the second tight end in the draft. To me, I've fallen in love with Jelani Woods. He's got size, strength, speed, athleticism. He's 6'7". The dude put up 24 reps in the bench press. That caught my eye. And then I kept my eye on him throughout the 40. And at 6'7", the man runs a 4.6 40. 6'7", 260 pounds. Now, the issue is he does have some alligator arms and tries to catch deep passes with his chest, a la Vernon Davis early in his career, and that doesn't go well. So he has like a 7.5% drop rate. But if you can get beyond that, there's a lot of physical potential.
Hold on. Let's come back to Evan Engram, though. Evan Engram was a first-round pick in 2017. That was the same draft he was in, all right? He's 6'3", 234. He runs a 4.42. All right. He's real nice. And the thing is, he's been in a terrible team. He's been on the Giants. They freaking suck. Their quarterbacks freaking suck. I'm trying not to curse, but I'm going to in a minute. So also, they started him. He started 51 games. He's not a starting tight end. Like, he's not. But what he could be is what the Niners wanted Jordan Reed to be. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so you're really not a starting tight end, and
right.
You're forced to be that, and you've gotten beat up. You're just not big enough for that. Come over here. Be the number 2 tight end. Don't start. We'll limit your snaps. But on third down and in the red zone, we're going to you. I mean, not Kittle, not you. And that's what Jordan Reed was. And he was completely washed up. And they forced him into that role and used him a lot. I mean, I'm sure they still would like someone to do that. And they don't think it could be Dwelly, even though I do. So I'm thinking, I think this has legs, man. I don't think he's going to be that expensive. I think it'd get him 1 year, $5 million. I guess.
Yeah, maybe even less. He's coming off a 4-year, $10.7 million deal. So, I mean, you're not expecting a whole lot for him, I wouldn't think. The guy can't put together too many fully healthy seasons. Teams are going to be cautious about that. I agree that as a number 2 tight end, I would like this move because it would fill that need at the big slot and give you a second tight end, a pass-catching tight end.
I predict I get him. Just going to say that. Get rid of the $90 eighth already. Yeah. Grant was hilarious on Wednesday. I called Jimmy the $90 bag of Bammer. I'm sorry. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. It's like we don't, first of all, we don't smoke that in the SFC, let alone pay $90 in the SFC. But that's just what RBL Posse told me. I don't actually know.
For some brick? No way.
No, but when's that meet and greet happening, Grant? Well, I'm doing one in Vegas for the draft. I'm gonna be talking about that another time, but maybe we can do one around here sometime. I don't know. It's been a kind of a hectic month. I'm gonna try to do that. Let's see if we can figure out something before in the next couple months. Jacob.
Boom.
Yeah, we'll figure out something.
It's gonna be happening in Vegas.
Wrong on Colin. You make him a light offer, he will pull the black ball card. Boom. He's in the news cycle again. Gets another Nike ad, and the team who makes the offers under the spotlight. Really? If you offer him something to be a backup quarterback, you're in trouble. You didn't offer him enough. I mean, that's interesting. That's interesting. I hadn't thought of that.
It is a narrative that would probably get spun by somebody. You lowballed him. There's no respect there. I don't think it would be Colin that necessarily put that out, but somebody would run with it.
Well, possible. I still think that no one freaking knows what would happen if he got offered, because I don't think he's been offered anything yet, ever, since this went down. I don't think anyone knows. I'm curious. Maybe more as a social experiment, but I'm curious.